On something. I'm not gonna lie, he's on something.
Yo, we're live?
Yeah, we're live.
We're live? All right, yo. Welcome back to You've Been Notified. It's your host, Harsimran.
Ooh.
Oh, yo, you didn't say what episode this is.
Yeah, what episode is this actually?
Oh, shit.
Yo, we've been potting for so long. Yo,
What do you
we
mean
lost track of what episode we're on.
I'm going to restart that shit.
But all I know is this is a special episode.
Wait, what episode is this?
10.
10? Double digits, yo. We out here.
Numero dos.
Huh? That's 2.
Shit.
Come
Wait,
on,
what?
bro.
What's 10 in French?
Just do the introduction, man.
Welcome back to You've Been Notified. It's episode 10.
Yes.
We got a guest in the house. It's our boy, Pawar G, a.k.a. Raj. Our little bro, our favorite musician.
Ooh.
What are you saying, brother?
What's good, guys?
How
Thank
you
you
been?
for having me out here.
How's it feel, man? How's it feel to be on the pod right now?
Dope.
Yeah, I like
Dope.
that attitude right there. I like it.
As our first official guest,
Yeah.
you're welcome. And we love you.
Yo, I love you too, guys. I love you too.
Thank you for taking the time out, to come on the podcast.
Thank you, guys.
And thank you to everyone watching for taking the time out of your day to watch us.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe, people. Subscribe.
Don't be shy. Just do it.
Ooh, this guy drop a bar there?
I think so.
Dang.
Fuck. Drake
Subscribe. Don't be shy. Because I'm the B-I-N-D-Y. All the fine ladies got to put their hands to the sky.
Yo, you got me going on over there, bro.
I had to drop that in there.
And yo, mine is simple. I'm Budgie.
Pawarchi.
Power
That's it.
G. And you are Mr. Black Shirt?
I already said it, Harsimran.
I didn't
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay.
Okay, I just
Pay
wanted to be-
attention, man.
MVP.
I just wanted to be notified again. That's it.
So, guys, how's the weekend so far?
Weekend so far is pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah, I got to sleep in this morning. It's pretty blessed.
Hey.
Yeah, but guess what? You're about to lose sleep.
tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
Well, it depends because this podcast is gonna release after, though. So,
All right.
That's
just so you
true.
guys know, it's on Saturday right now.
Yeah.
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 Damn. Yeah, we're losing an hour of sleep, man. I hate that.
Fuck, man.
I was actually getting better at my sleep schedule.
I don't get it. What's the point of changing the time?
That's what I'm saying. But they were like they were saying about canceling the whole thing. Like they don't want to do this anymore. It's like that was the word in the street.
They cancel cultured the hour ahead time thing?
They want to. That's what we're saying.
Who though? Who's they?
Yeah, who is they?
Don't put me in the spot. I just heard from other people.
What?
I'm just saying, I just heard from other
I
people,
heard that too.
Oh,
and
man.
they were like, it's bad on health. And there's a high increase of heart attacks.
But that includes a higher increase of higher heart
Okay,
rate.
yes, and
How does that
Yeah.
make any
How
sense?
health.
Yeah, changing
Does it-
time an
is it
hour
actually-
increases heart.
I think so. They're like, yo, you want more sunlight? It's good for you. I'm like that. Regardless,
So
you're
it's like a
up all.
complicated thing.
Yeah.
It's like.
But I like staying in my bed all day, so I don't really need the sunlight.
Well, how
to be
does
honest.
1 hour make a difference? That's
I
like
don't
saying,
know.
you know,
Just
like,
give it. Just I don't know. Just cut down to half an hour. Just fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck changing the time.
I don't know, man. As long as I can get more sleep, that's all that matters for me. I just love my sleep.
Well, you're gonna cry tonight. Losing one.
Yeah, true. And I got work tomorrow too.
So do I.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yo, speaking of health, did you see what's happening with the coronavirus?
Oh
Jeez. Yo, have you guys stocked up on your water?
Oh man,
I
Corona
got
time.
Have you guys stocked up on water? Because I think
8 cases
everyone
at
should
home.
at this point.
It's Corona time. I see.
Yeah, legit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I went to Costco and I saw people have just carts full of water, water bottles.
Yeah, don't tap waters work at home, bro? Fuck.
Which I don't really understand because I remember they said that you have to so you should stock up on food and everything like that. Like everyone's gonna get water.
Yeah, regardless.
I seen a video that went viral. Those guys were wiping down the carts with Lysol wipes before even entering the store.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, they
the
did
last
that.
time we went to
Yeah,
Costco,
they
they were
did that.
literally just wiping down the cars with Lysol wipes.
She's like, "Would you like me to wipe the thing?"
but
down?
you've already
I'm like,
touched
"Yeah,
the
sure."
cart, no?
I've already touched it.
Yeah.
So I don't really understand what the point.
Yeah,
is.
it's like
I already touched it.
there's a pre-wipe before you get it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I've already touched it. I'm already bringing it up to the door, and she's like, "Oh, should I wipe it down?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, no
Should have
problem."
done it before I touched it, bro.
And then I see people with just carts, 4 cases of water bottles in one cart. They have 2 carts. I'm like, "Yo, wouldn't you rather get some food?" I'm pretty sure you're still gonna get water no matter what.
Yeah.
I remember when that blackout happened years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Water
remember
at
that.
some places, the water stopped for some people.
Yeah.
And then I remember some of my relatives, they were like, "Oh, do you guys have water?" I'm like, "Yeah," because we had those big, huge bottles they're in that filter stand thing.
Mm.
So we had those big, huge bottles, and everyone was come to our house getting water. Like, yo, cha banana. I'm like, really? You need the pani for cha? Like, yo, I think you just want to drink the water, to be honest.
Water bottles for cha?
Yo, I'm telling you right now, my dad was
will do anything for cha.
Yo, my
bro.
dad would do some next stuff for his cha. This guy went to Canadian Tire, bought one of those little. Wait, listen. He went to Canadian Tire, bought that little mug thing where you could connect into your car and warms up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was making cha in that. Sitting in the car,
innovative.
Sitting in the car, he plugs the mug in, puts the cha patti in there, puts the pani, dud, everything.
Sugar,
He's having cha, like garam cha in the car. I'm like,
Bro,
it's already hot enough. It was in the summertime.
That's wicked. That's pretty sick.
It was already the summertime. Why do you need that?
Bro, my bud namaste, right? This guy, he used to have his car, and in his car, he connected a TV. He also had a full functioning microwave.
Oh shit!
Wait, in the car?
Yeah, in the car.
Jeez.
And he's able to like warm up his food in the car.
That's bless. That's
What
bless.
happened? Was he living in his car?
Yeah, like not living in his car, but he used to do a lot of security at work.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Oh, you
sitting
need
here-
your stuff there, yeah.
He got his TV connected. He got his microwave. I was just like, what the?
Yeah, like someone calls like, "Yo, what are you doing?" All of us are inside the car.
How the hell do you hook a microwave in a car?
Anything, bro. I remember like there's like so many little converter things. You just plug it in. You can plug like everything in there.
Yeah.
Like you do everything you want in the car.
It's like I see people playing with the PlayStations on their car screen.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I mean, yeah, you can do everything nowadays. I mean, yo, look at Tesla. They have video games on their screen.
Yeah.
Like it's just messed up.
While the car's parked, you can play video games on that damn screen. Using the steering wheel as well.
Yeah, you did
Really?
that last night. I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. When we went to the Tesla store.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. Like, you're in the car. There's game options, and they're all like just driving purposes.
Oh, that's
Legit.
crazy.
Yeah.
I
And
never
you're
knew that.
using the steering wheel to
You're legit
actually
using the
like,
actual
maneuver.
steering wheel.
Do you guys like trust the autopilot mode?
First, talk about affording a Tesla, bro.
Yo, trust. I like that's a very good point right there.
Facts, bro.
That's a good point.
Nah, but like, I wouldn't be able to trust it. Like, I still
I
need
can't.
I
can't.
can't let a car drive by itself.
Me personally, like even if I'm sitting in the passenger seat, my feet are still like pressing the brakes and stuff.
I
I'm,
mean,
like,
I'll
used to
only
it.
use it if I gotta finish my food quickly. Other than that, like just long drive,
I don't know, man.
the
Even
old
like,
basic way.
even when like going like you're going to like somewhere far like Kitchener or something like that, Kingston and stuff like that. Like I'm driving the whole way. Like I need my foot to be on the gas and brakes and everything. It's just
Yeah.
like it's just like natural for me. Like if
You
I
don't-
have it on,
you
like,
don't use cruise
It's pretty
control?
I don't
tricky,
even
though.
use
I was gonna
cruise
say
control. I don't even use it. No,
Really?
nope. I don't.
Cause my Civic has what's the Honda sensing thing or whatever.
Mm.
So that's like the I don't know what it's called exactly, but basically you put it on cruise control and then it'll follow the car in front of you. So let's say you set like you're on the highway, you set it at 100.
Yeah.
Even if the car in front of you slows
Okay.
down, it'll automatically slow down. It'll even
Oh.
stop for you, right? I tried it once, but I was tripping out.
So
Like I was just like I was like just like right there, and but it actually works, but it's trippy.
I don't know. Like, how can you trust technology like that, man?
It keeps you within the lanes and everything.
But weren't there some cases, especially with the Tesla thing, where there were actually some cases of the
there's been
autopilot,
some
man?
cases like where there's been
They had like a
accidents.
system update.
yeah.
Like take that in. You have a system update for your car.
It's crazy, dude.
Like you have that for your phone, and you have a system update for your car.
Well, even the car is all electric, anyways. You know what I mean? Like,
Like I just, me personally, it's just like a thing I can't really do. I just need to have my foot on there all the time.
Yeah.
Even if my foot falls asleep, I'm still gonna have my foot on there. I just have full trust in my foot and the way it presses that thing. Oh,
I
my
mean,
God.
use cruise control, but like,
I can't even do it. I remember one time coming from Niagara Falls, like everyone's like, "Yo, just put it in cruise control." I'm like, "No, I can't. I need to like constantly keep pressing the gas and like all like put the brakes on. I need to do it.
but on the highway, like
Mhm.
the roads will be clear. You still have the foot on the gas.
Still have it.
What if the highway was empty?
Still empty. I'm still having my foot on the gas.
You have a problem.
I've had my car for so long. I've never used cruise control. Never,
wow.
never, ever.
I abuse that, bro. What do you mean?
Can't.
Yeah, it comes clutch still.
It comes
Yeah.
so clutch.
It
yo.
would honestly, it probably would come so clutch because there's some moments like when I went to Kingston and stuff, I was like, it's an empty road, like highway's empty, right?
Yeah.
But
You set out to one speed, and you just
yeah, it was super empty when I was going to
literally
Kingston.
a chonkity mod in the car, bro. Just
Legit. But
just
see, I
driving.
can't even do that. I
agree with
just
you on
need
that, though.
this leg to be on that. I need it. I need this leg to be on the gas. Yeah, I need it.
Did something happen to you as a child? Like, were you scared of something?
Nah,
Did something scar you?
nah.
Oh wow.
I mean, except like me falling off the bike a couple times when I was trying to learn, but that's pretty much it.
Did you fall on that side?
No, I don't know, man.
Something happened.
Yeah,
Something must have
I
happened.
remember my sister was trying to learn how to ride a
No,
bike.
it's just more satisfying to like just drive yourself.
Drive
Yeah.
yourself.
like have the foot on the pedal yourself.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just
Yeah, you
drive
feel like
yourself,
you're in
you know?
control. You're in
Yeah.
control of the whole situation.
Well, sometimes like you can use it. Come on, it's not bad.
Have you guys, any of you guys ever drive a manual car?
Anji,
I tried.
No, not really.
No, not really?
I tried once, but
Yeah,
I tried in England. Man, was that scary. I literally took it on to their wrong side, which is our right side.
Yeah, nah.
yeah.
One of my
Mm.
boys, he has a manual car, and I was with them, and during a traffic jam, like on the 401, and like during traffic jams, the worst thing ever. Like you stop, you put in gear one, and then like,
Yeah.
you're just constantly switching gears, and your
Yeah.
legs are just moving.
yeah.
And especially in traffic jams, your legs start hurting like crazy.
I tried learning how to drive. Yeah, that was really bad. It kept stalling
Yeah, me too. Like
because I'm not used to pressing. Okay, you gotta press this clutch to in order to when you.
The
do this.
worst is
I'm
like
just like, yo, there's too many buttons now. Like I'm not used to this.
It's too complicated.
I'm not used to this. It's too complicated now.
the
Like,
worst is like when I was trying to make a left turn, and I was trying to move it to second gear. Man, my car stalled, and I was stuck in the middle of the intersection. Trying to turn the
man.
car back on, and everyone's behind me just honking at me. I'm like, please, this is my first time. You know, just let me.
Why'd you go on
Yo,
open
they don't
road?
care, bro.
Huh?
Why'd you go on open road on your first time?
My cousin, he's like, yo, go get my car from there. Right?
That's
like,
too much pressure.
you know what? It's a manual car. I was kind of hyped, right? And I was like, I'll do it, sure.
He's got like, I watch Fast and Furious.
Yeah, right? Like I watched it, and he's like, you're the only one sober here, and like I'm kind of whatever. And he's like, I'm gonna get a ride from it, and then you drive my car back, right?
Yeah.
I'm like sick, and then so I'm just getting ready, getting used to the joystick and stuff, whatever, right? And then I literally forgot how to turn on the car, and
Pause.
you guys are homo. Listen, you guys need to get checked. Anyways, so I forgot to turn on the car. I had to call him. I'm like, yo, bro, your car's not starting. He's like, how you trying to start the car? I'm like, my foot's on the gas. I mean, on the brake. It's all the way down. It's all the way down. And I'm trying to turn the ignition. He's like, bro, you got to put the clutch down as well at the same time, right?
Hmm.
I'm like, oh, shit. And did that. And then he's like, are you sure you can drive this car? I'm like, bro, I got this, right? And I'm trying to like follow them. And then they made their left. And I'm trying to make the left. That's what happened. I got stuck in intersection, right? And I didn't want to call them again because it wouldn't be hasty, whatever, right?
Oh shit.
And they look back. They call me. He's like, "Yo, everything good?" I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "I don't see you behind me." I'm like, "Oh, I got stuck in traffic, right?" And then slowly, two people came out of the car and helped me push the car to the side.
Wow.
Damn.
I was like, "Shit."
Have you ever
Well, that
drove?
was my story.
Have you drove it since then?
Yeah.
You figure it out?
I figured it out.
Even after all that.
Yeah,
I'll
what do you
after
mean?
all of that, I'm like, screw it. I'm not doing this anymore.
No,
No,
it's fun driving a
more for
manual.
me. Yo.
It's fun driving a manual.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit's difficult to
You guys
drive.
ever driven a bike?
Like
Yeah.
a motorcycle?
Yeah, motorcycle.
Oh
yeah.
no. I've done the scooter in India thing.
Yeah. I was just
I've
gonna
done
say
that.
How's driving like in India?
I've never driven in India.
For me, it was kind of scary.
Like I've driven
Why'd
it,
you
like
point at him like you thought he like you know like?
No, because he's recently been to India, right?
yeah, I can't drive in India.
But like,
But in generally, you mean?
yeah, in general.
Oh
like,
my god,
like,
it's
traffic's going at each other, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
traffic must be fucked in India.
It's
like,
crazy.
bad.
it's like literally like you look at it and like this is impossible. Like I don't know how it functions. You know, literally it's like in and out. Like, yo, walking, bro. Forget about driving.
Mm.
Walking is a mission.
Yeah.
You know, I literally have crossed the street. Imagine just crossing the street like on the 401. Like
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Screw that. I'm not.
It's
like everyone-
no way, buddy. That's
It's-
final destination
it's
stuff
not
right
like-
there.
It's like you're stuck behind cows at the same time.
Oh my god.
This is like real life crossy roads.
Yeah, right.
Jeez.
Like that's something you can imagine in a game. You know, like that's something.
Yeah, like you're trying
Yeah.
to dodge the car.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, man. I was trying to learn how to drive a scooter in India.
Mm.
Like I was like, yo, sick. You know, a nice scooter and everything.
Yeah.
But in the area which I was driving in, there was a lot of like stray dogs. So now you see me driving the scooter like on an open road, and then you have a whole bunch
a
of
dog.
nah.
Okay.
I'm just, I didn't run over nothing, man. I'm just
Like
like,
driving. Oh, what the fuck is that about?
yo, I'm just like, yo, nah, man. So
Oh
I'm
shit,
just,
Rocky.
so I'm just driving the scooter. You know, nice. It was like summertime. Everything's nice weather out there. I'm like, yo, this is pretty sick. You know, like keep riveting it and everything like that. And all of a sudden, I just see 6 dogs right behind me.
Just came, bro.
Yo, they're behind me. They're chasing me. I'm like, yo, this thing's not going any faster. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Yo, they were just. I was like, yo, this is it. I'm like, yo, I just came to India for like 2 weeks, and I'm gone forever now.
Guard for life.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember last time I went to first and last. I went and then
You've only been once?
once. I was
Oh,
like
damn.
7 years
First and
old.
last, you're never going in.
I never went again.
Would you want to go?
Yeah. I probably go now because I'm older.
Yeah.
I remember like last time I went.
They never now, you know.
Yeah, you know, he's
No.
getting old. He has to get married, yo.
But yo, bro, the marriage talks. You really want to talk about marriage talks right now?
No, let's keep going.
Okay. all right. And then so I remember like I went with my dad and we come off the fucking plane and I'm trying to go to the washroom, right? Yo, these guys are standing in front of the washroom asking for money. Right? I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh yeah. I've encountered that situation. Yeah.
I'm like, what kind of public washroom is this, right? And then my dad just came out of nowhere, bro. He just slapped the shit out of me. He's like, get out of here, right? And I had to fuck. Huh?
Actually slapped him?
Yeah, my dad was cheese, yo. My dad was cheese. Get out of here, right?
Yeah.
And then so I got that done. Then we came back. So I'm in the pen now, right? And I'm like walking around and I see a dog. I'm just going. I'm approaching the dog. Looked friendly, and then it came closer and it started showing me his teeth. I didn't have that time to understand what that meant, right? So I got closer and closer, and then the dog just kept jerking at me, right? And then at a point, he just lunged at me. I ran so fast, I just found like a random auntie, bro. I just hid. I found a random auntie on running, bro. I just grabbed her leg. I went behind her junior or something, and she's like, "What happened?" I'm like,
He was a kid.
I'm a kid, bro.
I'm
Don't
like,
looking like this.
I'm
I
like,
was
yo,
like,
this guy is this guy's. For a second, for a second, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were trying to sacrifice auntie by throwing her in front of the situation. I'm like, yo, why would you do that?
Technically, I think I did.
You just threw the auntie. Like, auntie, take care of this. You know, like just sacrifice.
I'm like, she's older than me, right?
Oh my
and she had like a
God.
child in her hand, whatever, right? And I just grabbed her leg, and I'm like, yo, there's a freaking dog chasing me, right? She grabbed the child, smacked the dog, and it ran away. And then I finally found my way back home. My dad's like, what happened? I'm like, I almost got attacked by a dog. And then he's like, come here, whatever, you know? And there's another time I was in the washroom. Lizards. You know lizards?
Oh, there's so many of them.
my
Bro,
God, yeah.
so I'm in the washroom and I'm just taking a piss, and then a lizard from the ceiling just dropped on my feet. I'm like, what the frick? I had never screamed so loud or exited the freaking toilet naked before.
You didn't want to take the Geico insurance ad?
No.
You didn't want no insurance?
That wasn't no insurance over
You
there.
didn't want
bro.
no insurance?
No, I don't think you got me insurance.
Geico
then.
saves you money.
Bro, you remember? So you're talking about when you came off the plane and the guy was asking for money. So when me and my friends went to Punta Cana, right? Like we were researching, like what to do and what not to do. And one of the major things we seen was marijuana is illegal in Punta Cana, right? Like there's a huge fine. Like, there's jail time.
Illegal. Okay.
Yeah, there's jail time for it.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then so I told my boys and stuff, be like, yo, like we're not doing shit. Like we're only drinking like whatever liquor is at the resort. Like if anyone even offers, like people come on the beach and obviously they offer you and stuff. We're like, yo, don't accept that stuff, right? Like,
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, like we're all trying to come back. You know, no one's trying to spend time in jail. But yo, the first thing we get off the airplane and we're going to like a shuttle bus, right? Like there's this one random like gentleman, like he's just following us and he's like, he like, hola amigo, Pablo, right? And like he's like, he knows Spanish, like a little bit of English. And he's like, you want a pound, right? And we're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yo. And then I'm like to my boy, I'm like, yo, the test is starting. I'm like, no one, right? And then this guy gets on the shuttle bus with us.
Yeah.
And then he comes into the lobby of our resort, and he just pulls one of my guys by the arm. He's like, yo, come to the side. He's like, I'll give you a pound, $10. Yeah, and we were like, what the fuck? We're like, yo, we thought it was an undercover cop. We're like, yo, we're gonna go to jail.
He's testing you.
Don't
Yeah,
even
bro.
try
Did you
that,
guys
bro.
pass? Do you guys pass the test?
Yo, we made sure that like he didn't follow us to our rooms and stuff. We're like, yo, we don't want him knock in our room, and be like, hey, pound amigo, pound.
So straight
Waiting outside
narco
your
shit
room,
out
bro.
there. Oh man.
I'll take a 1 pound of fish.
One. Oh, I remember what that is. Oh man. That's crazy, man.
That's crazy, bro. Fuck.
So Kartaj, man, tell me about yourself, man.
What about myself?
Man. What got you into the whole music scene?
Oh, it's a long story, man.
We got time.
Yeah. Okay, so I started off with Bhangra, basically.
Yeah.
Right? And that was basically because of my parents. My dad always literally was like so interested in all this stuff, but obviously, you know, the whole drill, you know, immigrant parents basically working, right? So I was a kid. I was probably maybe 5 years old, maybe. And he took me to one of these academies, and I've always been like really shy. Like as a kid, even until now, like I don't talk much. You know what I mean? And unless I'm like really cool with you, I don't talk. So like I would always just be like with my parents, and I'm only
I feel
child
blessed.
too.
Yeah, I
Oh,
feel
we
blessed.
made the cut. We
Yeah,
made
we
the
did.
cut. We made that.
Straight up, yo. But yeah, so then eventually I started doing Bhangra, and obviously Bhangra is just like Punjabi Gani, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what kind of like drifted me towards like Punjabi music, because my parents both were like into music too,
Yeah.
like interested in it, right? Like obviously didn't like do anything with it,
Yeah.
but that's basically like how it kind of worked out. So basically because of my parents, and then Bhangra helped me get into it, and then yeah, and being an only child, like I've only listened to Punjabi music. I never, like literally, I tried once listening to like English songs. Literally, my head started hurting. I'm like, I can't do this.
Really?
Yeah, I can't do it.
Okay, Pindu by
The-
heart.
Yeah, straight up, straight Pendu, bro.
Who'd you grow up listening to?
Um,
Like who would you say like inspired you the most?
I listened to quite a lot, yo, but like mostly old school as a kid. You know what I mean? Or like the typical like songs like back then. I remember, you remember Ravinder Garewal?
Yeah.
Mm.
Teddy Pagwale?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
used to be
yeah,
like
yeah.
my favorite song back then. You know, that was one of our Bhangra tracks. That was the first. You remember those like the cassettes or whatever? Like,
Yeah.
Right. Those. My mom bought that for me the first time. Like I love this song. She went on and bought that the first time.
Okay.
So like stuff like that, or like typical like Deep Monik Saab, you know, that sort of thing.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you think about all the singers that we used to listen to back then and compare it to now, it's a very to me personally, I feel it's a big difference.
It's a huge difference.
It's
Yeah,
a big difference in
it's a
the
huge
way they're
difference.
like the style wise. I mean, the music scene has changed.
Yeah.
Right now, it's more of like we're into like the Punjabi trap. That's what it's come into.
Yeah.
But keeping it full, keeping it like how it used to be is always something new to everyone when you hear it. Right?
Yeah.
Like I think about this way, like Diljit, right? When you listen to his songs, right? Now he's trying to do the different kind of like he has a different vibe, like high end, all those kind of things. But when he came in with that Back to Basics album,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was a completely like it just shocked everyone. Like,
Yeah.
whoa, what's going on?
I'm pretty sure he says it himself too. Like he has his own style, like the old school style.
Yeah.
But he has to do it for like what people accept, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like you have to stay in trend.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you start falling out of that trend, and like people don't really start listening to you.
Yeah.
but how like sometimes when I listen to a song, I'm like, yo, how like do the artists know of how far they should go with that trend? Like, how do you like gauge the system of like, yo, okay, now I gotta switch it up. Like, I gotta do something else. Like, that's always been one thing which I've always thought about. I'm like, right now when I'm looking at the trend of the music, how it's going right now, like, when are people gonna realize, okay, now I think we gotta do something different?
I think it all depends. Like when you're starting off, right? Some people will start off folk,
Yeah.
and then eventually either figure out that, oh, this is not working for me, I'm gonna try something new.
Yeah.
Or it's that, right, this has been working out, I have a platform now I'm gonna do something new. Or it's just you just start off like with the trend. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
kind of all like Diljit, he started off with his style.
Yeah.
Eventually, like when he started making it into Bollywood and stuff, he knew like what's popping out there.
Yeah, because
Right.
now he has a different market that he has to try to get
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
now, right?
So
He's
now he's
different.
coming up with all these like different types of tracks.
Yeah.
You mentioned Bollywood, and we've talked about this on a previous podcast. Like what are your thoughts on like Punjabi tracks and like classic trends, like transitioning into the Bollywood industry? Like they're taking like art, like the old Punjabi. Yeah.
I can tell by the
He's like,
reaction when he started thinking, yo. He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
they
band
start-
karo
I've always had a problem with that, man. The one like since the beginning, they'll add like, for example, like music is a new thing, right? Like Punjabi music into Bollywood,
Yeah.
like the actual trend. But the fact that how they've always portrayed like Sardar in Bollywood movies
Yeah.
has always pissed me off.
Mm.
Especially, like, you remember that one? I don't know if you like how much you guys watch like Hindi movies, but back then, what was that Shah Rukh Khan movie? I think it's Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. There's that one scene where he goes to the mall or something, and randomly he'll just see a Sardar, and he's basically like a complete joker.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
there has no,
I get what you're saying. They
it has
okay.
absolutely no point in the storyline.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it if like the story is something to do with something funny, whatever, right? But just to add a scene in there for a Sardar, then also make it something like that.
Yeah.
It's
That's the
stupid.
thing. They like just not like I can't think of other movies from the top of my head, but like they always took that image of a Sardar and put like a comedic value to it,
Yeah.
you know, like or like a Joker's type of role. Yeah.
Like comedy is different, and then making it a complete joker is different. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't compare a joker to like a comedian. Like it's two different things, but they've basically like taken like they're trying to cover it with comedy, but actually make it seem like a joker. Like that's like my opinion on it. You know?
That's also true. Yeah, I can see where that is. Yeah.
So when did you start realizing that like, oh, you actually have like a voice to sing or something, like, you know, like talent?
Yeah.
Like, when did you start recognizing like, hey, you know what, I
can
can
sing.
I can sing.
work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do something with this.
Not for a long time. Basically, I wanted to get into singing. I don't know how that transition happened, to be honest. I'm pretty sure just my parents saying, you know, like get into music or something.
Has it always been a hobby of yours?
Yeah, I mean, even as a little kid, like I would just sing for fun. Obviously, as a little kid, you don't have a voice or anything, but like I'm just singing for fun, right? And I think I started actually learning. I was probably in grade 6 or so, grade 5 or 6, when I started going to classes.
So you took classes, right?
Yeah. But it's been like a tough kind of road, because as a kid, having no like technical background in terms of like family, no one in my family sings or anything, right? So my parents were like, get into singing or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I want to too, right? I don't know how it goes. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to classes, I'm gonna learn singing. When I go there, I find out so much more, you know, like singing starts with like harmonium and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You gotta do riyaz, this and that. But like I never actually understood anything. I was in like grade 6, absolutely no background on it, right? So whatever I started just learning and stuff, so I got like the basic knowledge of it, but as I still never understood like the actual technicalities of it, right? So what would happen was I would try to practice, but I would practice pretty much the wrong way, right?
Okay.
Like my ustad always said, you know, like sort of nu samjh ke. Like I'd be like, yeah, I'm trying, but I don't know what that really means. But then like here and there I would go and like sing at like parties and stuff or whatever, and I would get a good response, but I was a kid, right? So I was like, all right, theek hai. And then eventually it came to the point where I would try to sing, but I literally could not sing for more than like a minute without losing my voice. Like it was pretty bad, you know what I mean? Because I didn't know what to do. Like I had an idea of it, but I didn't understand it completely. But it's been recently, maybe the past like 2 years, where I've really like actually researched everything myself, and I'm like
worked
right,
on the craft.
This is what makes sense. So now like I gotta break that old habit, kind of bring it in. So it was like a whole kind of process. But I never knew I had a voice until like people actually started like commenting on it. So now it's like people will say, all right, you have a nice voice. Yeah. But I know that I still have to work on like the actual technicalities of music.
Like I remember at Nax when you had the you know, they had the little competition where everyone's singing. Yeah. You snapped on that one. I remember that. That was something nice to see.
Bro, you got a gorgeous voice, bro. Yeah. I just gotta say, man, you got an amazing voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, to bring it back to Nax, I think that's where we first met you.
Yeah,
we heard
you first. Nax,
York,
we I think was it the party bus or something you sang on? Did we have a party bus this year?
That year, I think we did, yo.
Did you sing on the bus or was it?
Actually, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No. We didn't have a party bus that year.
I think I sang at the hotel.
Yeah, at the hotel.
Yeah, that's when I'm just like, damn, like who is this guy? Like this guy's voice is sick, you know? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that was a weird season for me, yo, because I joined like halfway, the Bangta team, right?
Yeah.
I barely knew anyone. I knew like maybe 2 or 3 people. So now I just knew like, new faces, but I didn't know anyone. It was the second year when we got like pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, good times, yo.
Oh, yeah, I know you. You pretty much do everything yourself. Like, what would you say your favorite component of music is? Would you say more? Do you like more of the producing side, the writing side, or has it always been singing?
Singing definitely, but recently I'm trying to get more into producing. But that's something I'm learning like completely on my own. The producing component of it, but I feel like it's a lot more. You can be a lot more creative with it. You know, like making your own kind of compositions, making your own beats and everything. It teaches you a lot more than just singing.
It gives you the freedom to sing whatever you want and like your own style as well. No, like, yeah.
Cause the thing is, it gets complicated. Like this industry is really tough. Yeah. You know, like I've dropped 2 tracks now. First one, I actually like everything was from other people. Music was from someone.
Banger tracks too.
Bangers.
Respect. What's it called? Music and video. Someone else did it, right? And they did a like an amazing job, but yo, it's so much stress dealing with everyone, so much money. So it's like, if I'm gonna drop that much money on 2 tracks or whatever, 1 track, like I might as well put that same amount of money into stuff like music producing equipment or like cameras and stuff and start learning myself, right?
Yeah.
Like music is not like a priority in my life. You know what I mean? Like obviously it's important to me,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not something I'm trying to make my only career out of. Right? So it's like it's something on the side. Might
My
as
boy's
well.
versatile.
He's out here doing different things.
Not a many talents.
Might as well have some fun with it, right?
That was
Yeah,
perfect,
yeah,
yo.
yeah.
It's good. It's good to have fun. I mean, that's just like even how we're doing the podcast. You know, we do the podcast as like a fun thing again. We're together.
Exactly.
Right,
And
singing
you
is
guys are
also
killing it, yo.
something where you have fun with it.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like sometimes when I think about it, like if like even when we're doing the pod too, like we think about, oh, what can we do differently for this? What can we do for that? And when you start taking it too seriously,
Yeah.
right, it kind of changes the way you do things.
Yeah.
Like you got to keep it natural. You got to keep it like, just do whatever you want to do while you're on the thing.
Just make it your own. You know what I mean? Just don't change because you see someone else do that,
Exactly.
and now you gotta reciprocate
Exactly.
or like just make kind of similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just make it your own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make it
like
unique.
Yeah.
You know?
always go back to the root, to why you started, and it's just there's just a passion for it, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and out of the passion, you turned into a hobby or something.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like sooner or later, your stuff will be noticed.
Yeah.
Early.
I mean,
Yeah.
Hopefully.
No, you'll get there, bro.
You just gotta keep working on
Yeah,
it.
keep working
you know?
on
You gotta keep your own style. Keep everything how you like. How would you love it? Like you just keep true to that. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
The thing for me is, like I don't know, it's kind of tough because like a lot of people, if it was my main priority, like I would look into like, what's trending these days, like what can I do that's gonna fit in and stand out at the same time,
Yeah.
right? But to me, it's more like I don't care about what the end response is. Like I put stuff on Instagram, right, or like the tracks I released. It's more about like, am I satisfied with what I did? You know what I mean? So if I'm done with something, like I finished the track or whatever, and like I don't like it, I get so pissed.
Yeah, it's literally like you're doing
You know
it
what
for
I mean?
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I like it and I put it out,
Yeah.
even if I get like no likes, no comments, whatever, I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like it's not something I'm going for to be like, I want to make it. I want everyone to notice me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more about I want to do my thing. And to me, like a lot of people will tell me, like put out something that's more trendy.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's not. I've tried it.
Yeah.
I've tried singing stuff that's like, I don't know, whatever, like Garnacha type or whatever it might be, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't fit my voice. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna like force myself to make something that I'm not satisfied with.
It's not
Yeah,
true. It's
yeah.
not true to the way your style of how you do things.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
And you see them, there's so many people who like make tracks trying to copy other people, and you can clearly tell it's forced,
Yeah.
right?
I think nowadays it's a lot more easier to see situations like that.
Yeah.
All right, just like there's so many. I mean, the social media like points out so many different things so fast. Like it's just like, damn, like I didn't even notice that, but now that it's noticed, like it's pointed out on there.
Damn
Yeah.
bots.
Yeah.
Things travel fast these days.
I want to play the devil's advocate here, and I want to bring the opposite point. Like, has it never crossed your mind that, oh, maybe I should release something trending to get something viral, and then I can start later releasing more of my kind of music? Like, has that thought never crossed your mind?
Yeah, of course. Like everyone who's in something creative, at the end of the day, does want to be noticed, right? But then it comes back to like, is that your priority? Like a lot of people in music, like that's all they wanted to do, right? Like it's just music. They're not going to do anything else, right?
Yeah.
And everyone has their own place. To me, it's like at the moment still, I don't want to take that many risks. It's like what I want to do, I'm still not like as close to perfect as I want to be. You know what I mean? Like even when it comes to like folk music, which is like my genre,
Yeah.
I'm not satisfied with my like singing at that point yet. So like once I can be like, all right, like I've got this, I know this is like something I can definitely work with, then I can experiment whatever and try to get myself out there, and then be like, all right, like, you know what I mean?
Eventually mix it up with other things.
Yeah.
I like that. That's true.
Yeah, I like
proper. No,
that.
that's good.
You know, you stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Like, don't follow what other people do. Do your own thing, bro. That's it.
If you think about it, there's no one out there who's copied someone, like actually copied someone, not just like, people saying, oh, he's copying someone, but like actually copied someone and has made it big. Like, is there anyone who's actually like literally like copy the exact style, except for like folk. Folk is obviously like old school,
Yeah.
right?
That's true though. Still.
Yeah, you got a point there. Like,
Yeah.
you
Like
gotta
all
have
these
the-
people, like whoever it might be, Karan Aujla, no one has dropped tracks like Karan Aujla. People trying to copy him, but no one's made it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People have tried dropping tracks like Sidhu Moosewala, no one's made it like him. You know, people.
They're like their own separate
Yeah.
kind of like style thing. That's what their
Exactly.
own kind.
yeah. I
of
remember when Jazzy B used to be the big thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
a lot of rappers, even not just the singing, even the looks and everything. They,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
tried to use the
Yeah,
copy Jazzy
But
B.
no one else
Yeah.
made it. You
No
know,
one-
Jazzy B has his
He has his own swagger, you know. Yeah.
He's had his look since day one. Like he just kept coming with all new things.
Pause.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I've always like singing is like
What's wrong
one of-
with you?
Singing is also like you could notice right away with singing. I've always had like a big kind of like thing about the like producers wise, right? Like when I think about producers like and Hair, when he have his beats, you know right away that's and Hair's beats right
Yeah.
there. Dr. Zeus, boom, that's Dr.
You know
Zeus.
it.
Right?
Glass
It's just like in your head, you know like exactly how their beats are.
Yeah.
Right? So it was like I always have to think about producers as well. I'm like, yo, like when you hear a beat like this, you know exactly what it is. That's like their own style that they've made like global. Like everyone knows their style.
Exactly.
So it's always good to have your own style. It's always good to stand out, right? Copying copying trends and stuff like that. It's not going to always get you
Yeah.
to the end point where you want to
But
be.
it comes down to how long have those people struggled to actually find their style too, right? You know
yeah,
what
they
I
probably
mean?
put
Like,
a lot. of
all
work
these
in.
people we're talking about, like they've struggled for years.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's all about like make yourself as obviously you can't be perfect, but as perfect as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like hypothetically speaking, and then you can be like, all right, like what can I do with this to make it different,
yeah,
right? So if you want to just start off different, that's tough because you don't know what you're doing, right?
At that point, yeah, you're just trying to test things. Like, what can you do this way?
Yeah.
What can you do that way? Right? Yeah, that makes sense as well. Oh man, that's crazy.
Like you want to be able to learn and know what you're doing,
Yeah.
not just experiment, because experiment will only get you so far, right?
Yeah. Damn. Spitting
Yeah,
facts out here,
spitting
yo.
Facts, eh?
Spitting the facts out here, making us think. Holy.
It makes you think.
Yeah. Damn. What are we gonna do with the podcast, guys?
What do you mean?
What can we do about the podcast? What are we gonna do about this? It makes me want to do something. What? Like,
What can we do? I mean, do we really want to say it right now?
no, we gonna keep. We gonna keep that quiet right now.
Let's talk about it right now. Like,
Y'all go find out. Y'all go find out. I'm
It's
gonna
like
say
when
that
the
much.
camera closes. That's when like
Yeah, you guys will find out. We got some things working in the progress in the
like
background.
Jimmy Neutron, bro. Like the brain blast.
Yeah, there we go. Oh man, no, that's great. That's great stuff, yo. What do you guys think?
I just want to hear him sing, man.
Ooh.
Put you on the spot. How do you feel, yo?
All right, what do you want to hear?
Are you up to it?
Always up to it.
Always.
Ah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. He's always ready.
Yeah.
Serenade.
Whatever you want, man.
Whatever you want.
The floor is yours.
Let's drop up on a Gana, you know? The
Let's
first.
do it. Let's do
All
it.
right.
My phone.
Sorry.
Views.
ਓ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਦੀਆਂ ਖੇਡ ਵੀ ਅਨੋਖੀ ਮਿੱਤਰਾ ਪਲਟ ਜੇ ਕਦੋਂ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿੱਤਰਾ ਓ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਦੀਆਂ ਖੇਡ ਵੀ ਅਨੋਖੀ ਮਿੱਤਰਾ ਪਲਟ ਜੇ ਕਦੋਂ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿੱਤਰਾ ਓ ਤੀਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਲੱਗੇ ਨਾ ਟਿਕਾਣੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਡਰ ਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੁਕਣਾ ਓਏ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਵੇ ਸਮਾਂ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਵੀ ਸਮੇਂ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੁਕਣਾ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਵੇ ਸਮਾਂ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਵੀ ਸਮੇਂ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੁਕਣਾ
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We are out here with that.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
Yo, honestly, after that, yo, we can't say nothing else.
Nope.
Yo.
We can't.
We gotta end it right there. That's
That's
it. That is the showstopper.
Wow, that was
Oh,
amazing.
man.
Thank you guys.
No, yeah, but thank you for coming out to the episode.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you
Thank you for taking some time out of your day to come here and join with us.
You guys having me, man. You guys are killing the podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Check them out. Check them out. What's your Instagram, man?
Boarg.music.
There we go. Check it out on
Boarg.music,
YouTube
don't
as
forget.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all this stuff will be downloaded in the description.
Yes,
Everything.
yes.
Yeah, make sure
Yeah,
you guys
make
subscribe
sure-
to their channel. Follow on Instagram.
Yeah.
Hey,
Full support, yo.
Full
Full support.
You've been notified.
Yeah, you've been
that's the one.
notified. There you go, guys.
Yo,
Alright.
let's end it on one more song. Just
One more song.
yeah,
More
one
song?
more. Yeah, let's end it.
Let's throw it. Old school.
Yeah.
ਹੋ ਤੇਰੇ ਢਿੱਲੇ ਤੋਂ ਸੂਰਤ ਦੀ ਆਖੀਰ ਦੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਢਿੱਲੇ ਤੋਂ ਸੂਰਤ ਦੀ ਆਖੀਰ ਦੀ ਓ ਲੈ ਵੇਖ ਗੋਰ ਖਾ ਉੜਦੀ ਏ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ
Damn, you. Thank you for listening to You've Been
Oh, that's
Notified.
the one. That was the one.
Peace.
Peace.